We asked you to send us questions that you still have tonight about the tragic shooting on the Rust movie set. Mark Geragos, trial attorney and co-host of the Beyond the Reasonable Doubt podcast with Adam Carolla, is joining us live to answer a couple of your questions tonight. Mark, appreciate you sticking around. This first question comes from Marnie tonight on Twitter. She says, will this be a charge of corporate manslaughter or manslaughter by an individual? And is it possible that it could be charged as both?
Well, Marnie, your namesake asks a very good question. Yes, it could be charged, and I believe will be charged as to an individual. Anytime you've got a high-profile death and unfortunate death like this, authorities tend to lean towards charging it. Here you've got a series of actions that everybody is starting to point fingers at, and whether it's the gun armorer or / wrangler or the assistant director, or interestingly, the director, who was also a victim in this case as somebody who was shot, is one who hired presumably the assistant director. So that's a little wrinkle that I'm sure they're dealing with. Also, you've got Alec Baldwin, who is not just the actor, but also performing as the producer, and that also exposes him to liability. So everybody here is in play. That's one of the reasons I think that they came out yesterday in the press conference and said they're not clearing anyone so far. They're doing an investigation.
A lot of people could be culpable in this. This next question is a video clip from Jackson. Let's listen.
There seems to be a lot of finger pointing regarding this incident on the movie set. I'm curious, how is one held liable for that? If they're unable to determine really who's at fault, then who do they choose?
You've got, Marnie, you've got some great questions here tonight. This is interesting because they're not going to, as far as I can tell so far, unless what the gun armorer's lawyer is saying. Today he suggested that somebody intentionally left some live ammunition on the set. I mean, that would be separate and apart from what we've learned so far. But if they're looking at something where there is live ammunition on the set and this death happened, they're looking at what's called an involuntary manslaughter. An involuntary manslaughter, by definition, means that the mental state of those charged is that they acted with negligence so extreme that we're going to punish them, but it didn't rise to the level of intentional. So even if they can't point a finger at who did it in terms of it being intentional, they're still able to hold, or at least attempt to hold, those responsible in kind of the chain of events who were acting recklessly or negligently.
Wow, a lot of good questions from folks at home, and this is a process that's going to take a lot of time to litigate once the investigation is complete. Mark Geragos, we appreciate your legal insight tonight, as always. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.